What's the best about startups, do you think?
You know, the best about startups is that they have a passion and they have an idea, and they're going to go and chase it and try to make it happen. And it's very risky. It's very exciting. The rewards can be very, very, very big, and the risks can be even bigger.
This is a very unique concept in this industry, I should say. What made ESRI think about supporting the startup?
ESRI still behaves like a startup. I mean, we're privately held. Our founder, Jack Dangermond, started the company with his wife in the late 60s and just grew it organically over time. And they still operate it very hands-on. And so we still behave like a startup in many ways, for better and for worse. And this idea of the startup program is to sort of give back. Now that ESRI has had some good success, we want to grow the startups in the new markets around the new technologies we're developing. So our online services, our cloud services, we want to make it easy for startups that are building apps to use our new tools.
How long has been this journey with startups, and how is the success for you?
We've been going for about 3 years. It's going very well. We've been just building sort of organically. We have about 200 startups on the program now, and it's July 2015. A year from now, we'll have another 200, 250, so we'll be almost at 500 this time next year. So it's going very well. It's a lot of work, but we love doing it.
What's special at this year's UC when it comes to startups?
I think the diversity. We have like people doing UAVs and drones, to 3D mapping, to smart glasses, to web apps, mobile apps. It's across the board. It's very diverse, the different product categories, and then very wide array of different vertical markets that people are working in. So, and the quality just keeps getting better and better.
Man, I was having a discussion yesterday with so many startups during the reception. The ideas were really out of the world. So, how do you generally come across these guys, and how do you identify that a startup is having a good potential to be a partner of yours?
The startups come to us by like a lot of referrals. It's people inside of the company that might work in a market like utilities, or let's say they work in mining or something, and they're out and they meet people and they refer them to us. And we have a webpage, ESRI.com/startups. They can learn about the program, they get free software, they get free training, they get free passes to our events, and then they can come and learn about how to use our tools. And then we get a lot of press, like people like you interviewing us and getting the word out. So that's how they hear about us.
Give me 3 topics that you like over here at this year's startup forum.
So indoor mapping is definitely very interesting. We have companies like Gimbal and RF Spot that are in this zone that are doing really cool stuff with beacons and indoor. Indoor mapping is a whole frontier. ESRI's been really good about doing outdoor mapping. Now it's time to go inside. 3D is really awesome. We have a great startups doing that, like civil maps, and we could go on about that. Yeah, there's just so much. It's all over the place. Drones and UAVs, a lot of that's happening. That's exciting and new and interesting.
When it comes to beacons, I think retail is one big customer for us. So how are you seeing this development happening at the startup?
Yeah, so like for example, Gimbal that we're working with, they're delivering an SDK that allows retailers to essentially push coupons to a mobile phone. So if there's a retailer that has a big, let's say there's a large retailer, a retailer that we all know, and they have a mobile app, and they want the customer, when they go into the store, to be able to have the mobile app fire up coupons. And then when they go and buy the stuff, they take the mobile app and they show the cashier, and the cashier can scan the app with the barcode, and then that delivers analytics back that the push notifications are working to drive sales.
Which platforms from ESRI are the startups mainly utilizing over here?
So mostly web, and then iOS and Android, some Windows. Any of your listeners or audience or viewers have ideas for startup, we would love to work with them and just have them come to ESRI.com/startups.
Did you hear, guys? It's ESRI.com/startups.